Live. Hello, 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 hello. Give me 1 second, everybody. I got it set up. I had to watch the decision for the fight. That was dog shit. So give me a second. That's what I want. That's what I want. Bing and bing. And we're sending it. All right. There we go. We're all good. I got everything set up. We're happy. We're chilling. That's not what I wanted that to be. We want it to be this. Done. Did that work? Let's click edit. We'll save it like that. There you go. Everybody's happy. Everybody's going. Good evening, everybody. Jake won. I saw. Mike Tyson, Jake Paul fight was utter dog shit. Glad I didn't pay for this shit. Well, I think most people didn't pay for that fight. I imagine most of you guys already had Netflix. Robert Acutron will come back and beat Jake. Yep, I agree 100%. That's the type of logic that I like right there. Tyson just stood there and dodged the entire time. He just sat and took the punches. Dude, we can tell Mike Tyson, his legs, they get little chicken legs, man. He's old. He's old. And one of the announcers was talking about how, like, when you get old, you know, like when you age, one of the first things that goes is the power in your punch. I was like, oh, the moment she said that, I just feel bad. I just feel bad. It's just not a good time after that. It was hard to watch. Like, that was brutal. All right, let's get to the spot where we're pretty much here is where we're at. This is where we got at the end of episode 32. This is the discussion that was happening in the manga. Everybody was like, oh my God, where are we? This is the Varvelt. The Varvelt is here. This is the scene that got cut from the anime right here. Yoruichi's younger brother. A beautiful picture, looking amazing. Kia Pops and old Pops. That was some bullshit. Robert gonna come back like Gojo did versus Toji. Yep, that's gonna be it. That exact situation. Robert coming as mid-month. Dude, I'm so there. I actually have my BBS open right now. You just can't see it because it's underneath the bar. But it's gonna be fantastic. Another one. Cool Cat Samurai that's lost. We're about caught up here. That's the big display. This is exactly where the episode ended. What shall one day be called Varvelt. Here's a cool looking picture. And then it literally ends right here in the manga. And this is where we pick up in the manga. This is going to be the start now. Guys, there's some rumors flying around that there's going to be a lot of anime only content in the next episode. A lot. What do you think about the alleged leaks? I have not seen the leaks. I cannot comment on the leaks. T Pink Staff, you're way too kind, man. Yo, I was thinking, what if we get a flashback of Masha defending the Academy against Robert? That's the fight I want. Pink Staff, I mean, you just have nothing but gold to offer here. So I'm totally down for that. We just started. This is just, so right up here is where the anime episode ended. Boom. Everybody's stunned. They're like, go kill everybody for the defense of the Varvel. It's going to be amazing. Right here, after watching the worst fight I've ever seen, we're gonna rinse the palette off of the worst fight that we've ever seen with some beautiful Bleach. So it's a great time of Bleach. Or forget that even happened. We're gonna have a good time. The women fight was a real fight. Put me in the ring and I would have dog walked both of them. I would pay good money to see that. Renji's gonna be the first to know about Uryu's plan. I gotta be down for that. I kind of like the back and forth with Renji and Uryu. I like their dynamic a lot, so I would be down with that. I would kind of be down for Renji and Uryu to be like besties, you know? That would be cool. Well, customer display when strength against enemies, so it has to be big. In any case, they're almost beckoning. It'd be rude to keep them waiting. So we kind of got this scene in the last episode. Also, they also moved it to something else. I've seen the leaks. It's amazing. Interesting. Uryu not getting invited to Renji's wedding. What was it he used? This is called Manga C123. This is what this one is. Wait, look, we're hard. Oh, look at Hachi and Omaida racing each other. Love both of those characters. Absolutely love them both. Where did Captain Kurotsuchi go? This is when they realized Mayuri's gone. Big problem. Mayuri never came through, which I feel like in the anime, Mayuri's not, like, Mayuri is still in the lab. In the manga, all of the portal opening and the gate opening happen in the in the lab. In the anime, it happens on that new platform where everything's really cool. So it's a bit weird to think that to expect Mayuri would be in the lab helping the gate, then run out of the lab, jump into the gate really quick. It'd be a whole different thing. I wonder if Ichigo invited Uryu to his wedding. Oh, 100%. 100%. I love the look of these little ledges, though. I'm going to sneeze. I love the look of the platforms. Excuse me. God damn. Love this. Love all the platforms coming together. First Core 3 episode that hasn't been leaked for me yet. Honestly, same. I've done a pretty good job of avoiding the leaks for this. Bless you. Thank you, Yuda. What's up, gaming? How's it going? Tyson looks like he's been transported straight out of 2088, out of the retirement home, standing and bird watching. Yeah, it wasn't a good showing. That was not it. Bet Chad would have bitch slapped Jake. Are you ready to say goodbye to RGB Mayuri? Oh, yeah, it's going to be sad. I didn't even think of that, Sashimi. That is going to be sad. The end of RGB Mayuri. That will be really sad. Here's the gate. Where is it opening? Oh, here's Mayuri and Nemu. Still in RGB format. Still looking really good. Grammy, what's up, dog? Closing the gate, then reopening it after tilting the axis makes it so easy to go off your own, even within the Ryokyu. They must be flushed to realize I missed right about now. At any rate, I won't be bothered by those Philistines. And then Kenpachi is here. The fruits of my research. And he's like, yeah, me too. Amen. Bro, Chair-sama was so freaking cool. I want more. Oh, you'll get more. I just don't think it'll be this core. There's a new interview that came out talking about the anime. And it said starting from now with all the fights that are going to happen in the end of Core 3, they're going to jump back and forth from the fights a lot. They said they're going to jump back and forth from the fights to maintain the feeling that all the fights are happening at the same time. So that'll be very interesting to see, because I feel like in Core 2, all we got was all of the fights happening in one episode. Like they did one episode, boom. One episode, boom. And each episode was a fight, right? It was like one episode, one fight, one episode, one fight, one episode, one fight. So I'm kind of down for that. I'm kind of down for them to swap back and forth. I'm interested to see how it would do with the pacing. I think that could be really interesting. How do they even get those leaked pictures of the episode? I don't know. I don't know how they go about acquiring that. I don't know what the method of acquisition is for the leaked pictures. Interesting, though. Dude, this Mayuri reaction is so good. I hope they keep this in the anime. I really, Mayuri vs. Prana coming next week, boys. Cannot wait for you vs. Bazz-B. Get me a tier list waifu in Bleach. Get me a tier list waifu in Bleach. I think they might continue the rest of the Core 4 in January. That would be insane. If they go straight into Core 4 in January, that would be insane, Mick. I am down for it. That would be so awesome. But that would be actually insane if that's true. One episode, one fight was boring. I agree. Zaraki, what are you doing here? They all left while I was taking a piss. Good thing you reopened the gate. Oh, I forgot Hanatoro even came up. I'm so happy to see Hanatoro. Look how fucking upset he is that he got pulled in. Yes, sir. Why did I go to the bathroom when I did? He just happened to go to the bathroom with all of them and got stuck. I forgot Hanatoro makes his way up. I love Hanatoro. Oh, Sam, you must be excited Robert's in Brave Souls. I am grinding out Brave Souls right now. I have Bleach Brave Souls open. I'm grinding it out right now for the Morbs. I'm 100% excited for Robert. He looks like a good unit too. Nad, a Ronkar killer for Guild Quest. Incredible. Booster. Dude. Robert's my boy, dude. The pacing is key, and so far Core 3 has been off to a solid pace. I agree 100%, Joe. Miri's expressions are always amazing. I don't know how they figured that stuff out, Grimmy. I don't know how the leakers, I don't know where that comes from. I have no idea. Where do you play Blade Soul? I play it through Steam. Please don't massacre the Uryu vs. Jugram fight, jumping around and not showing the fight like they did in the manga. BBS bugging with every other banner being 1,000 blah, blah. Yeah, it's boring. It's boring. That's why I stopped playing it so much. It's fucking boring to do Bleach 1,000 blah, blah banners every single time. What's up, Fahad? How will Pernida even move? I guess we're going to figure it out. Okay, how much? It's free. What's up, Rez? Is this the start of the episode? Yes, this is where the episode is going to start. This is basically the opening gag right here, where the episode is going to start. But it sounds like there's going to be a lot of new stuff in this anime episode again. I don't know where the next episode is going to end, so it'll be a little bit of a guessing game. I'm genuinely upset by that fight. I mean, that's kind of what I expected. It's so old. He's so old, man. Everybody was saying before the fight even started that if it goes past the first, like really the first round, and he didn't knock out Jake, then he's gonna be gassed. The women's fight was the best night. That's what I heard. Do I stream Brave Souls? I do. Looks like we will get the first 3 episodes of the dub tomorrow. No clue why the first 2 episodes are already up on the pirate sites, but not Hulu. They're gonna drop all the episodes, huh? Do I think Renji will fight Uryu tomorrow? I think so. If the Renji poem, so that's what's gonna make this what's gonna make this manga chapter really hard to read. We got a Renji poem, which means there's going to be Renji content. In the manga, there's not Renji content. So it's hard. Hey, first time shout out from Brazil. I'm gonna try and pronounce your name. Excuse me if it's wrong. Matthias Beznos. Hey from America. Hope Brazil's treating you well. What fight? Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson, Pythes. Just happened. It was boring. Don't rewatch it. If we're off by ourselves, we don't have to worry about accidentally cutting down one of our own. We can go as crazy as we want. I love Kenpachi. Love Kenpachi. Are we going to see Yoruichi God since we see Grimmjow chasing Askin? So, we've known this for a very long time. The Yoruichi voice actress, I think she made a comment that she already recorded lines with her and Askin. So, we do know that that stuff's going to happen. Did it actually happen? Yes. Yes, it did. It just finished, Pythes, actually. Super just finished. The guy who did Kakashi versus Obito is the staff of this core. My theory is that Bazz versus Jugram will close the core with him directing it. That would be really cool. And DB Gaming, that would make a lot of sense because there's still, I saw on Twitter, they're still promoting that Jump Festa panel, where in the Jump Festa panel, they're like, we're going to have the voice actors for the kid version of Jugram and Bazz-B. But like, according to the manga, I think it happens like right here. So it would be really weird if they do move it to be towards the end. But it would make sense to line up with a panel. Jake Paul used the miracle. Does Uryu have Almighty? And if he does, do you see him using it on Yuha at the end instead of Jugram? That would be pretty cool. That'd be a drastic change. Really drastic. It was Jake Paul by these. Will Thunder God be this core? I don't think so. But we don't know. The direction and the pace of the series is crazy. The Core 3 preview, we see Uryu in the streets of Varvel drawing his bow and Renji surging with SP. Yes. So I think we'll get that in the next episode. It's going to be so hard to tell what manga content they're adapting with each episode. We can go as crazy as we want. Although even if I cut you down by mistake, you won't die that easily. Love the two of them. Love the two of them. Maybe it'll be a callback to the first time Renji and Uryu fought way back in season 1. Totally. That'd be really cool. I would love that. And I also like the dynamic of its friends fighting each other again, where Renji and Uryu, Uryu's kind of going through the rounds and destroying all of his friends. Do I think Yuha made a mistake by giving some of the Almighty to Jugram? Yes, I do. I do. I don't know, because Jugram also is like, Jugram is the boy, man. Like, Jugram is your homie, like day one. Hanatoro has a broken Shikai for this fight. All he has to do is take all. That is actually fucking true, Pink Staff. Hanatoro and Kenpachi are the most broken combo in the world. Kenpachi should really strap Hanatoro. Here's what Kenpachi needs to do. All right. This is kind of like PTSD healing. Put a pink wig on Hanatoro. Hanatoro rides around in Kenpachi, filling up that Yachiru hole. He is instantly, constantly healing. And then all they got to do is launch off Hanatoro's thing. It does an insane amount of damage. Instantly. I think we've solved it. It's the unbreakable combo. Hey, I found out something interesting during my Bleach rewatch. I'm ready, Toma, Oklahoma. I'm bringing back the Book of Base. Read some legit waste of time for millions of people. Yep. You're talking about who you think I'm? Rumble. Why did I go the bad way I did? Hanatoro's still just so upset that he's here. Stop whining, we'll leave you behind. How do you feel about this? I don't. This is a great panel right here. Super cool. Love the gang. Kind of sad that Uryu's not involved in it. Obviously, they're trying to save Uryu, but this is a classic gang shot going. Hanatoro with captain level Ryatsu is OP in the Bleach first. Oh, 100%. I would love to see Hanatoro's role in the Hell Arc. Would love to see it. Nell running up top, but man, I didn't think we'd be able to create a foothold. Yeah, you thought we were going to die here for a second. How was I supposed to know? Oh, so Ichigo jumped off the cliff also. So Ichigo has the same mental level as Yushiro, Yoruichi's younger brother. When you try to join up with Renji and Rukia if you felt their spiritual pressures, I sense it seems Yushiro did the same thing. Means you two are just about as smart as each other. There you go. There you go. Wataru filling up Yachiru hole. Pause, bro. Hanatoro would fill that perfectly in the regular sense and not what you're implying. Stop that. I can't tell if it's a compliment or not. What part of that made you think it was a compliment? Let's spread ourselves thin now that we can't flank them and don't have the element of surprise. That's exactly right. True, because their whole thing before of coming out of the Garganta was they were going to jump somebody, right? They were like, we're going to jump the fuck out of Yuha right here. We're going to pop out of the Garganta. We're going to ruin Yuha's day. And then they're like, yikes. Does Renji really need another L to his record? Listen, Renji is, I like to clown on Renji. Love the clowning on Renji. Renji has some good fights, man. He has some good fights. One of the most classic fights is an L, right? Renji losing against Byakuya, I think, was an incredible fight. That very first fight that happened, so good. What's up, Tokonana? Can't wait for Pernida vs. Mayuri either next week or the week after. Do I think protecting Kazui is one of the times we will see a bloodlusted or a hime? Hell hath nothing on a woman scorned at all. I don't know if we would ever see an Orihime kind of mad, like be bloodlusted. Would we want to see that side of Orihime? I personally wouldn't. I know like we're all flawed people. People have all these emotions inside of them. I wouldn't want to see this pure character like Orihime like that. If Kapachi Shikai's ability is able to cut through anything, wouldn't he be able to cut through anyone's power since he was even able to cut through ability of imagination? In a way, Kuni, yes, you are correct. Speaking about Cheeto, I really hope we can see her talk to Kenpachi in their inner world. We never saw anyone except Ichigo. That would be really cool to see Kenpachi's inner world. That'd be really cool. Mike lost, yeah, sad. When Aizen showed his Shikai, Isane said what Aizen told her okay, hold on a second. When Aizen showed his Shikai, Isane said what Aizen told her was what his Shikai is. So you're saying that Isane said Aizen told her what his Shikai is? Foreshadowing Shinji's Bankai later in 1000 Year Blood War. When Aizen... Bleach E. Yes. Now we're still bugging at that out of Orihime. Y'all... No, we're not getting that out of Orihime. Y'all bugging. I agree. Orihime equals the bland, safe option. I think Orihime equals like the loving, motherly type. Pink Staff again. Dude, you're too kind, man. Thank you so much. I'm still of the opinion that the Hollow-sized fighters should still be able to make footholds because they have Hollow Reishi. That would be cool. That would be a really cool change. What's up, Dobby? With the Jugram profile picture. That's Real Catch 2022. Sam, thoughts on Robert's coming to BBS? Love it. Love it. And I will be summoning for Robert coming to BBS. Don't you worry. I'll be summoning for that guy. Let's see. I finished it October 14th at 11:08 p.m. PST and cried. What's up, Salminiz? Oh, I can't even pronounce that. Salminizidin. Is that right? Did I do it? There's no need. There are more of the more of us there are, the less mobile we become. That means we become more unnecessary bodies. Wait, there's somebody there. Here we go. The best Stern Ritter. The boy, Askin. Ichigo Kurosaki's group. I'm so unlucky. I love everything about Askin. I love that Askin does not want to be here. I love Askin is mad. He's upset. He's scared of Yuha. He doesn't love it. He wants nothing to do with this. His power requires him to think so much. But it gets better than the 13 Court Guard Squad's main unit. You think so? You think Ichigo Kurosaki's group is better than dealing with all of the 13 Court Guard Squad's main unit? I don't know if that's actually true. Is the mic low? It's pretty... I mean, I'm maxed out, so you have to tell me if the mic's really low. That would make sense. The Quincy's are disturbing the Reishi/environment, not the actual Ryatsu. That would make sense. The Quincy's are disturbing the Reishi/environment and not the actual Ryatsu of people. Asking just like me, for real. Yep. Oh, 100%. Same as freaking the Goatbert. Okay, we got another contender. It's not as good as Magoto. It doesn't roll off the tongue. I think he's just worried about the numbers. Yeah, I'm asking it's probably purely a numbers guy. He's just like, that's more work for him. Ikaku poem soon. Dude, Norisuke. I hope you're telling the truth that we get an Ikaku poem. Hey, wait, hold on. That fucking Grimmjow doesn't wait for a second. Izumila, damn it. We didn't even have to make the first move. Looks like the Gate of the Sun is still functional. Oh, this is it. That's what the episode's called, isn't it? The Gate of the Sun. Let's see. Yep. This is it, boys. This is the title of the episode. The Gate of the Sun. Now, this is going to be a terrible showing for all the tournaments right here. The terrible. If you choose it, then it's already enough for me not to want to face that group. Oh, I 100% agree. 100%. Something I found cool about how the Strifts act more like rules rather than the Shinigamis. I think that is actually cool. Ikaku poem after Mayuri poem. I'm about to cook again and add to my Uryu Mimihagi predict. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. I was just res. I have a clip I'm working on right now that has your Uryu Mimihagi prediction. I'm going to get that clip up tomorrow, so stay tuned. I have to work tomorrow morning, so I won't be around for the episode premiere tomorrow morning. Will I play Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade? Let's see. Isn't that how Ishin and Ryu can get there? Here. You mean that game? That game, baby? I got it installed already. Not in love with it right now. What's the general consensus on the Jujutsu Kaisen game? Is everybody enjoying Phantom Parade right now? Thanks, man. Of course, Rez. Dude, you're always cooking, man. Yeah, I got it installed, man. I've already played it. My nephew's playing it, actually. My nephew is playing the JJK game, so he got me to install it, and I played it. Hope we get a better show from the servers. Let's find out. We arrived slightly off the mark because the layout of the town's been changed, but it looks like we're near Silburn. Bazz-B's not happy to be here. We're going to finish ourselves Yuha and Hashwalth. Now, I have a question coming up with this next chapter. Are we ready? I'm interested to know. Oh, we're not going to see it for a second. Jugram, when we see him, we'll get there. He's like talking to another guy. Are we going to get that guy in the anime? When will we see Ichigo's dad and Uryu's dad and Daisuke Blower? Down the line. Like, kick it down the line. Then we'll see it. Don't need a full fight. Just want Loto to get a hit on Yuha before she gets wrecked. Way too free to play unfriendly, I think. I think so as well. My nephew was explaining to me how the summons work in the new JJK game. It seems very expensive. And then you can only summon on some of the banners for free. The other ones you have to pay for no matter what. But I don't know how you go about getting the currency. We've taken bets if since Ukitake's still around, we get to see his Bankai as a final surprise for the anime, or we'll have to wait for the Hell Arc. I think because Ukitake is so central to the Hell Arc, we will have to wait for the Hell Arc to see his Bankai. I do not think we will see any further abilities from Ukitake. I think we will maybe see some play, like Ukitake did something to help at the very end, but I think that's all we're going to get. Yeah, I think that guy gets cut out because we kind of already showed Yuha using Ausw&auml and every person down there. I think so as well. Do I think we could see Visored Mask in the Gerard fight? I do think we could see a Visored Mask in the Gerard fight. I do think. How much long are we going to be on? Probably an hour? Betting my house on Renji taking the W. Deal. Dat Boy Mondo, what's up, dog? The Twin Twilight. One down. Grim is like, already done. What the hell are you doing trying to do yourself? And Askin's full on running away, not saying anything. Love Askin. Grimmjow immediately knows. You let him get away. I said, shut up. I love it. I will if you promise not to kill me. Poor Askin. He doesn't want to be here. He's not a fan of this time. He doesn't want to have this cool little cat and mouse game. It means if you're weaker than me, you'll simply end up dead. I'm definitely not stopping now. Didn't come here to fight. I came to kill you guys. If I could do that sneakily, all the better. I agree. Askin speaking facts, 100%. This is where the Grimmjow chase is. Yes. This is where Grimmjow chase is Askin from the opening. This is where we see it. Ikaku Bankai versus Pernida. Amen. Amen. If anything, I'd like to cut that random guy out and take this chance to reintroduce the woman Jugram was talking to that they cut in the anime way earlier. That would be a crazy circle back. That would be insane. Loves Bankai. We should just see it during the Gerard fight. There is a lot of things that they can shoehorn into the Gerard fight. Pythes and I are constantly talking about what they can add to the Gerard fight because Gerard is just a big punching bag. We never really get to see what happens because it happens off screen. So they can add whatever they want to the Gerard fight. Everything they want. The predict is up above. Okay, I'm ready. Uryu having Almighty plus Mimihagi will allow for a good reason to be able to blindside Yuha with the steel silver arrow. Very true. So when's Robert going to show up? He's coming. Don't worry. He's going to circle back. He found also a secret gate to get up there. Robert's coming up to help out. Ikaku Bankai would be cool, but how would that work with his scene thinking Mayuri? It would be tough to fit it in. What's up, Bleach? How's it going? You weren't even here a second ago? Who are you? Anyways, me? I'm Kurosaki's enemy. Then that makes us friends, doesn't it? Let us kill Kurosaki together. Love it. Askin is just here for the dream. He's here for the team. He's like, why should I fight? Grimmjow? It's not worth it. Forget it. Keep running. Oh, here we go. That is so cool. Such a cool look for Grimmjow. Much better look than his resurrection, I gotta say. I like this kind of hybrid form. I think that is fucking cool. Hope Genjo joins in on the fight too. It would be cool to get Genjo a cool fight. Is this the new mic stand? No. That's only on the podcast set that we have the new mic stand. It would be really cool to see any sort of new Genjo action. I like Genjo a lot. And here we go. This is the rando that I was talking about. Let's see who the fuck this guy is. It's so weird that this guy is here. Where does his Pantera, I don't think is his best look, Rez. I think Grimmjow looks worse in his resurrection. That's all I'm saying. Give Ishin a fight? Yeah, There's a lot of people that need fights because so much of the anime, the back half gets cut off and there's not enough people to go around to fight, right? That's why it would be a great, what's up, Archangel Knights? That's why it'd be a great moment to reintroduce some of the Serminer that survived as loyalists to Yuha. And then they're able to fight. I really like you guys we're talking about, we were going to end the core on Tsukushima's bookmark. That would be really cool. Really cool. To quote my good friend Pythes, it's almost too cool for it to end on that. Almost too cool for it to end on that. Grimmjow looks cooler in the manga for real. Oh, yeah. Grimmjow looks really cool, man. He looks really cool. I agree, especially with his new current drip. Oh, yeah. This Grimmjow look is fantastic. It is super good. But that's mostly because base Grimmjow is already one of the best designs in the series. I agree with that. Is Robert coming back or what? Vic Man, he's coming back. Don't worry. His hand up right here. Robert is coming back. I actually do like his resurrection. His resurrection is fine. I don't have a problem with his resurrection. Like, I actively have a problem with Ulquiorra's first resurrection. I think that thing looks dog. I think that was horrible. But Grimmjow's resurrection, it's all right. It's fine. I don't like his blue fang attack. I think that attack is useless. Not a fan of that. Sir, the Shistaffel have been dispatched in 5 directions to locate the enemy. Wait, you said 5 directions. Uryu Yoshida included in what you call the Shistaffel. Sir, what's the magic orders? Which way is he headed? That Jugram is just, dude. Jugram is out to get Uryu. Jugram doesn't trust Uryu further than he could throw Uryu. He can partially use resurrection on some body parts. Sick. Yeah, it's really cool. Grimmjow's really, really cool in Dungeon Blower. Uryu Yoshida is headed towards Ausw&auml, the second branch of the city. Go after him. Sir, I cannot leave Varv out. Stay with him, and if he does anything outside of what was ordered, you report it to me immediately. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. I like Jugram so much. All right, can I see my question? Weird. Is my question not showing up? I've seen those questions. I saw hello, question mark. Do I think the season is going to end before Yoruichi's fight? No, I do not. What's up, Blade? I'm an Ulquiorra first release believer. I'm not going to lie. I like that dress. Stop. Ain't no way anybody out there likes Ulquiorra first release. No way. That's ridiculous to even claim that. Hoshwalt side-eye counter infinity. Thanks for the hearts. Thank. Yeah. Look at him. He's pissed. Jugram is like, this is bull that we sent out Uryu. Let's see. How cautious me to allow him to act alone after all this. Without the Sternrunner here, there's nobody to keep an eye on him. If he was accepting the Shistaffel, it would have been easy for him to be trusted with a solo mission. What are you doing? Go. Then rip. Look at that. That is brutal, dude. That is actually brutal. Aizen's my favorite character, obviously. Favorite Sternritter's Askin. Favorite Espada Stark. Pernanda Tada for his episode? I do not know what we do. Oh, yeah. Next panel is the greatest one ever. This is crazy, dude. What's up, Reza? Insane. How strongly do I consider Uryu? He's a top 10 or top 5? Top 10. I think new anime version of Uryu is top 10. He's pretty good. And Bazz. That means he's in it point blank. Look how close he is. Point blank to the eye. Does he bother you that much, Uryu Yoshida? Is that you, Bazz-B? What do you think you're doing here? What am I doing? Shouldn't you be asking? I'm still alive. Love it. Now, shit. Oops. Here's the question, right? Here begs the question. Now, if we scroll down here, we're going to kick into flashbacks here of Jugram versus Bazz-B. Look at this. We're going full into flashbacks into Jugram versus Bazz-B. This is the kickoff starting point. Are we getting this in the next episode? I don't think so. I don't think we're getting this. Here's hoping they give a priority episode of Bazz-B versus Jugram fight. I think we'll get all the setup and they're going to cut. Bazz-B is so cool. Bazz-B is super cool, man. Super, super cool. Uryu is only going up. That is very true. The longer the anime goes up, the more fights they're going to give to Uryu. Uryu is only going to go up, 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 up. Not a chance. I love that the manga Jugram being so suspicious is entirely justified, but in the anime, at this point, boys just hating Lamau like Uryu is legit one of their MVPs. It's hilarious. Hey, it's Oklahoma. What's up, dog? Okay, I see your username. That's perfect. Perfect for tonight, especially with all the Netflix stuff. I think no way, given the poem. I think so as well. So where is the episode going to end? Is the episode going to be anime-only content? It's going to end? Let's carry on and see. Because I can see them starting this and cutting. Do I think Chad is a captain-level character? With the feats that we have seen now for Chad, they gave him a couple of new feats. He's fought against Yuha. He has attacked Yuha. He's attacked some of the Shistaffel. He has blocked arrows from Uryu. I would say he is a low-level captain, the captain power. I would say so. Rumor has it that they're going with Mayuri versus Pernida first. That would be a crazy switch up. Really crazy. A recent interview said the events of Back in Core 3 have been restructured. So there is a interview just came out talking about the anime and some of the staff talking about Bleach TYBW Core 3. And they talk about that for the rest of Core 3 from this point, they are reorganizing the manga. A lot of the stuff that happens in the manga, they're going to jump back and forth between the fights to give it that feel of all the fights happening all at the same time. It's going to be crazy. So it's going to be so hard to figure out what content we're reading for the manga prior because it's all moved. It's all over the place. I think this in the manga is very oddly placed. Like this happens immediately upon arrival and we are done with the Sterners. I think this would have benefited from happening later, in my opinion. This would be the perfect for a season finale as far as I'm concerned, getting extended as well. Do you think we'll see Ichigo Bankai this season? I don't think so. It would be cool if we did, though. Not gonna lie, I really hope they cook the friends' backstories more because I was never satisfied with Ugram's lack of motive to be this devoted to Yuha, like he seems to so easily brush off Bazz-B. I like the Bazz-B and the Jugram backstory, but I guess I do agree there needs to be some sort of justification for why he's such a simp for Yuha, right? So basically, we actually have no idea where things are going. Exactly, Bob. We have no idea where anything for the rest of the season is going to go because they came out in an interview like today and said, hey guys, we're moving everything. Everything's being moved around. From this part on, it's gone. What do I like more, SAWY or CFYOW? I have not read Spirits Are Forever With You. The only stuff I know from that is either stuff people told me, stuff from Bleach Brave Souls. I have only read Can't Fear in World all the way through and through. So Can't Fear in World. Is Ichibei Hyosubi evil? We don't know. We don't know. If anything, he's partial to the Soul King and the Soul King alone, I would say. Why is Yugram a simp for Yuha? Because he gave him his purpose. But do we like that? Do we like a simple term such as that, I guess? You know what they should do? They should have a full episode of everybody going Bankai in different fights. They should do the reversal of the Stern Ridders all releasing their full standing when they enter the Soul Society with the big pillars. All of them pop Bankai who are going to pop them, and it shoots up and we turn the tide. It's going to be great. Do you think, considering Uryu had fought Renji with Byakuya, do you think Byakuya will come and save Renji? That would be cool. That would be cool. That'd be a great callback, Caesar. There's no way I'm just ditching my brother/best friend like that just because our king shows up. I know. That's what I'm saying. I don't think that's a good enough reason. Are you ready for tomorrow? So ready. So ready. What I said on TikTok was that when Aizen revealed his Shikai to Unohana Isane disagreed and said that Aizen told her and the other lieutenants what his Shikai was. His fake Shikai explanation was foreshadowing what Shinji's Bankai was. That makes much more sense. I understand now. I understand. Renji really gonna fight Uryu tomorrow? That sounds crazy. That's what it's sounding like. Does Can't Fear mention that what Ichibei was doing when the Varvet was built? No, it does not. It talks about what Ichibei was doing in the novel, where he, and that's kind of what they're alluding to with the last time that we saw. So in this one of the minor changes they did with Ichibei, one of the last times that we saw Ichibei in the anime, Ichibei had his Zanpakuto like in his Shikai brush mode, right? That was different from the manga. So in Can't Fear they kind of talk about how Ichibei was like, hey, I'm getting ready to put Ichigo into that crystal. And that's about all we get. This is going to be pure fight. Here we go. What am I doing? Should you be asking, how am I still alive, huh? And then he immediately fights Burner Finger 1. Jugram has no emotion still. It's full on fighting. I love the giant sound effects, by the way. Foosh. Super cool. Dang. Hit with the broadside of a sword. This sword is really cool, by the way. Love Ugram's sword. It's super stylish. Here we go. Look at that. That's crazy, dog. Imagine you're just like doing something else and you see a laser beam fly over your head. Be like, okay, all right, thank you. There's no reference to Tokunaga in the anime. I'm sad. Oh, Vic, me too. Vic, me too. I am so sad they didn't do any sort of reference to Tokunaga. I wish they would. To give my 2 cents, I 100% think Ichibei is lawful evil if I put it. Ooh. Yeah, this panel is super cool. Super cool. Is Core for Bleach TYBW coming out in 2025? We don't know. We do not know. Choreography here is really good. So I agree. I think the choreography in this fight is really good. And I hope they go balls to the wall when it happens in the anime. I think season 3 is ending with now beating Lilibaro. It could now with everything we know about how they're going to reorder all the scenes. It is totally up in the air for what it could be. I see those wounds. They are not from the enemy, but from His Majesty's Ausw&auml. So you are not chosen. Not just me. You guys were the only ones who were chosen. The rest of us went through Ausw&auml across the board. Oh, I can't believe they did this. Dude, what if this scene comes in the anime and we see Robert finally die? Oh, my heart would break. This is now on the table for them showing this scene in the anime, and they show a lot of the Stern Ritter die. But we'd see Robert again. We would see Robert again if that happens. That would be crazy. They get to this part, Bazz-B versus Jugram, and they come back and they show, oh, poor Robert getting his skin ripped off. No, don't say that. Dude, it could happen. It's totally on the table right here. Also, yes, Nijibe was connected to the Soul King. I would like to believe he knew how to play out at least up to a certain point. They have a chance. I would cry by these. Doesn't that seem like what they could do? Like, they take this as a moment to just confirm 100% that all these people died. That would be crazy. We thought Rob was alive. We do, Rez. We do, because they never showed him dying. They didn't show this scene in the anime. This scene right here, they didn't show it. But what perfect moment to go back and show this in right now. Do I think we'll see any more Byakuya or Kenpachi before Core 3 ends? We'll see Kenpachi, for sure. Byakuya, I don't know. We were wiped out, and the ones who managed to hide and avoid the light lost their Volsterndig. The only ones who couldn't lost their lives altogether. They had to put my boy Robert here. Well, we got the Robert moment then, just not in a manner I envisioned. Oh my goodness, it's going to be a roller coaster next episode. It's going to be crazy. Why did they add his death to the Blu-ray if he's truly gone? I agree. I think with the Blu-ray, they should be going more like balls to the wall. Like, they shouldn't really be changing stuff in the Blu-ray and, like, doing a better animation, like, really giving the time to it. But they haven't done that so far, so the track record for any sort of Blu-ray changes is not a lot. I mean, people thought Nanana was dead when the in memorial art was put out there, and he still showed up to KO Aizen for a bit. I know. Anything is open. We don't have to listen. Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul was rigged. I saw somebody before that fight even happened talk about how it was going to go all 8 rounds, and it was going to end with Mike Tyson, like, solidifying, like, you know, Jake's a real boxer. He's a real boxer, and that was going to be the whole point. By the way, the gun guy died. Puro. Thirsty fish. Don't give them that idea, all right? Don't give them that idea. Where do I think Core 3 will stop? So it's hard because we know that there's going to be certain fights that are going to happen. And we know for a fact that Yoruichi is going to have lines with Askin. So you would assume that that fight's going to start. We know we have to get Lilibaro and Nanao and Shunsui. That whole thing's going to happen. We know Jugram versus Bazz-B is going to be a big part of this core as well. But what's going to be the ending moment? Where is it going to end? I don't know. I think the core ends at Ichigo Horn. I think it'd be sick. Jake Paul only fights people older than him. It's really sad. Do you think they'll give Giselle and Lil Toto more fight scenes? I hope so, Anthony. I can't call that, but I think with what we're seeing so far, where they are putting a lot of emphasis on Lil Toto and Giselle, I do hope they get more anything. The biggest scene still missing from Core 2 was everyone reacting to the media from Grimmy aside from just random Soul Reaper number 1. I agree. I think that's a real shame that they cut that scene, and I think they underplayed Grimmy's strength, but maybe they underplayed it a little bit to make it more believable that Kenpachi beats him. Maybe that's why they did it. I don't know. I see you have my sympathy. Jugram is so cold, dude. You gotta be kidding me. You knew this was happening wrong. Why even ask? If I told you I didn't, would you believe me? I would. What we've been through. Why wouldn't I? You go, Bazz-B. Call me Baz like you used to. Dang. Very Don. Did you guys watch the newest Don episode? That was a good ass episode of anime. Funny how Robert was the first ones we saw using full standing. I was showing a friend of mine the Fullbring arc, and I can't believe he completely forgot about my favorite cousin Tsukishima. Yeah, what a loser, dude. How could you forget your favorite cousin Tsukishima? He's been there since day one. He's helped you learn Bankai. He helped you learn Shikai. He was there saving Rukia. Like, how could you forget such a cool guy? Which fight will have the most CGI? Pernida by far will have the most CGR. Maybe followed by the Gerard's giant form after that. There's so many fights back to back to back. I can't see where it's going to end. I just hope they don't cliffhanger it with like Ichibei and Yuha. I agree. The Ichibei and the Yuha cliffhanger really only happened because they encountered some production issues. So with the new production studio, Puro Films, fingers crossed everybody that we don't have to worry about that. I'm new to Bleach, but I've noticed that many YouTube content creators frequently discuss a certain Robert. I would like to say the reason behind the fascination and gamer context. Astro, I got you, dog. 1, Robert's a cool character. He's got a gun. Before the anime, we never even saw his full standing. Now, also Robert Akishram, we don't know what his shrift is. He's the letter N. We have no idea what his shrift is. So a big part of that is, man, wouldn't it be cool if Robert survives and we learned a single damn thing about what his shrift is? And because he didn't, and we scroll up a little bit here, we'll see Robert's death. He died a horrific death. This is Robert Akishram's death in the manga. All right, he's holding his gun right now. He got roasted. Gun is cool. Gun is cool. So that's where a lot of that comes from. Let's go. Call me back like you used to. Burner Finger 2. Here we go. I guess answering your question will do. Take a look outside. It'll be dark soon. When the night comes and His Majesty sleeps, His Majesty's and yours powers will be switched. I'm going to kill His Majesty's power along with you, the traitor. Which really is a great game plan. He's like, I probably can't take out Yuha, but I'm going to take your ass out when you have his power. Great one. Interest must be Nazi Man, the Navigator, Stern Ritter, and the Non-Existence. All great guesses. Thank you for the follows, of course, everybody. Do you think they'll give Yoruichi more respect in her fight? I see people saying Tomo, lol. I think it's a shame she was kind of reduced to a beast state. I do think so. I think Yoruichi, no matter what, is still going to go, God of Thunder form. I think that's going to happen. That's an iconic moment from Bleach TYBW Blood War. A lot of people love that moment in Bleach TYBW Blood War. So that's going to happen. If people are wanting to change that, it's not going to. That being said, Yoruichi is like a fan favorite, like through and through and through and through and through. So they will definitely give Yoruichi more respect in her fight. I can answer as well. Robert showed up, shot out an important character's eye, died, and we wanted more. Yep. There you go. I heard that Uryu has the potential to become the next Yuha. Do you think that since Uryu as a successor, he's going to be just as strong? Yes, I do think so. I think Uryu is going to be very strong. Very strong. I love how everybody in the community loves Robert except for Puro. Somebody said last week, said it stands for In the Neglected. That's hilarious. The Quincy are supposed to be these zealots for their god king, cool, but give them some individuality. I agree, and I think that's part of the thing with the Espada, why we like the Espada so much, because they're all over the place, right? The Espadas, they have all their own individualities. They have their own little gangs they hang out with. They're all iconic, right? Where meanwhile, the Servanters are like not a glorified, but they are like an army. They are suitable. They are trained. They've been waiting for this moment. They are an army, and they all wear the same, so they're ready to go, right? So you don't get as much to fall in love with right here. So I do agree. Give them some individuality. You have to give them a little bit of extra scenes. I like the Bazz-B, Little Toto, Giselle stuff. I think it's cool. Do I think we'll see Aizen before Core 3 ends? I do not think we will see Aizen again before Core 3 ends. He looks like a cool businessman with a suitcase and a gun. Why wouldn't I want more of Robert? Oh, for sure. He's cool. He's cool. And he's also like the old man Sternritter. Old men in anime are cool. Could Yuha himself have a full standing? I don't see why not. He gives them their powers. It would make sense that he has one. Ain't that right, Jugo? Look at this. Look at this gun. This bullet. Obviously, it's a Bazz-B burner finger, but could be Robert Akitron, right? Robert B. Akitron. Spiders are cool, but they're acting more like a mob than a proper group, while Quincy's are the opposite. True. I agree with that. How about BG9K, the kick-ass robot? Yep, exactly. Spotted did nothing, though, not even death. True as well. I agree with that. Interesting that we don't go into full flashback right there. I thought for sure we were going full flashback. This is sick. Yugram's running on the fucking walls. The art is so good here. The art is so good. Bazz-B pulls out like a little hand crossbow out of nowhere. And here we go. We're back into full flashbacks here. Okay. Look at this guy. We're going to stop here. I don't think they're going to adapt all of this to the next episode. Finally getting the dub episode on the 23rd. Honestly, it's about time. It is about time. I think the popular shirt for Robert was nimble, quick, and light in movement, or action, agile, fits the full standing, being Walk of God. Do you think the Hell is going to have new species that we've never seen before? Well, I think the enemies we're going to see from Hell, we've already seen some of them right in the Hell arc when they have the hollows that the holes are outside of their bodies, where I think we're going to see mutated versions of a lot of the people that we already know. We're going to see like how Hell and its aura affects the people that we already know, right? I think that's what we're going to see. Need the animation to go crazy for Bazz-B versus Jugram? I think it will. I think they are going to spend a big chunk on Bazz-B versus Jugram. From the manga that we already just read, the choreography is great. Really good. So I think this is going to be a priority episode. I think you're going to go crazy. And from what we have heard so far from the next episode, even though I've avoided most of the leaks, it's going to be a lot of anime content again in tomorrow's episode, which is crazy. Not going to be... Wait, you think next episode will be Bazz-B versus Jugram? I thought it'd be something with Renji, something new. It's not going to be Bazz-B versus Jugram. I think they're going to... I don't think we're even going to get to this, which is why I want to stop here. What's up, Chill King? I think it's going to be all the Kenpachi and Mayuri dialogue. It's going to be a lot of the reaction stuff happening around. Because you think about it, let me pull up Ryukin Let's. What do you think? I don't know how to answer that. Is that an ability from Ryukin? Here, I have, let's see if this will pull up for you guys. This is what I was looking at. Hold. Let's go. Okay. So this is what I was looking at. So here are the preview images for tomorrow, right? These are them. So we have Yuha looking cool, looking amazing, right? He's got all of his eyes of the Almighty. Beautiful. Then we get here. Everybody reacting to something, right? What could they be reacting to in the premise, in what we just saw in the manga? Don't know. What could they possibly... It could be Uryu versus Renji, right? What possibly... Keep going to chapter 635. We get Grimmjow's defeat next episode. Really? That's crazy. Askin. So we haven't... we've seen Askin a lot, but... Look at this. All of they are doing a great job of the preview images that they're showing. This could be fucking anything. It could be anything. We have no idea what's happening here. And imagine if they go to 635, right? So Kosten says go to 635. That's 4 chapters from now. So they're not adapting this. It's not going to happen. They are not going to adapt this. They might move the little bar quad feed to tomorrow's episode. That would be crazy. I guess that could be them reacting to people getting sniped. Uryu versus Renji for what? Renji's going to get clapped anyways. Now I think about it, would have been sick for Udi's Volsanian to be an evolved version of his Let's Still. That'd be really cool. That'd be really, really cool. I'm going to assume Let's Still is going to be the old school animation, or like the old school when he broke the thing is what we're talking about. Let me Google it really quick. Let's go. Let's Steal Bleach. Yep, that's exactly what it is. Okay. Ryukin doing that would be sick, but I don't want Ryukin to give up his Quincy powers. I don't exactly love that one. They reacted to Renji joining the Donut Club. Okay, no, Renji ain't gonna join the Donut Club. Okay, let's not start that. He ain't gonna join the Donut Club. Do you think Shinji will appear in Core 4? Shinji in Core 4. I hope so. I hope all of the visors do a lot more things in Core 4 and Core 3. Haven't cut through the anime, but his eyes ain't fought Yuha yet. No, it is not. No, he's not. Question: Killing Senjimaro, does Uryu surpass Yamamoto as Jugram equals Uryu? As Jugram equals Uryu, so does Jugram. Okay, let's start with the first question that Shub asked. Does killing Senjimaro mean Uryu surpass Yamamoto? I don't think so. I think Yamamoto's Bankai is crazy, really crazy. I think Yamamoto's really strong, right? That's the time-old question, right? Who was stronger? Senjimaro, Yamamoto. Who was stronger? They each had a crazy feat, right? I think Yamamoto's insane. Yamamoto had a way better showing against Yuha than any of the Royal Guard, or I guess, any of the Squad Zero did, right? Yamamoto had a fantastic showing, and obviously he was fighting, Lloyd, whatever. I think Yamamoto had a great showing against Yuha. It's tough. Yamamoto low-key got kicked out of top 5. I know, dude. Well, Yamamoto, as with all things anime, the really strong characters that were the pinnacle of the universe are going to get slowly bumped down as the time goes on, right? As more new feats are happening, they're going to get bump. That's just going to happen, right? Is Yamamoto in top 5? I don't think so. Unpopular opinion, I think Senjimaro let Uryu win, or it was a trick, and per her connection with the Soul King, she knew it. Is the Invasion OST ever going to be used? I would fucking hope so. The thing with Bleach is you can't always decide who 1v1s due to hacks and certain matchups. 100%. I agree. Who's the strongest? Yoruichi for sure. I'm extremely biased and wanted to give me a chance. Yoruichi is not the strongest. I would feel pretty strong in stating that. I think typically the strongest goes to somebody like Ichigo, Aizen, Yuha, Ichibei. That's typically how it goes. To put it into context, they don't add any anime original scenes. They could finish the rest of the manga in 7 episodes. The fact that we have the rest of this court in core 4 to go is insane. True. Have I seen the new leak where Chad used Almighty? No, I must have missed that one. I mean, I believe it, though. You don't even got to show me the leak. I believe it 100%. How strong will the Warden of Hell be? Insanely strong. Do you think this is a game over for Renji? No, because we know he has scenes in core 4. Renji and Rukia have one very funny scene that we talk about all the time on Bleach Boys. So we know Renji is not out of the game if he loses in tomorrow's episode. I read what you said, Shub. I'm not going to repeat it because some people are trying to avoid leaks. I think that's cool. I think that's very cool. Do I think that the series could be wrapped up in the 3rd core and then they adapt to light novel or something? That would be insane, Drakala. I do not think they will wrap up the series in core 3. I just think with the pacing that they're setting up right now and the fact that we're about halfway through the anime, I don't think that's going to be the case. But that would be an actual insane twist if they adapt a novel for core 4 or something. That'd be crazy. If 3 people have to die for your full strength to be put out, I'm going to give to Bankai that had to be taken away to truly lose. I'm going to give it to Bankai that had to be taken away to truly lose. I mean, it makes you wonder what the other people's Bankais were that they chose Shinjimaru. I think just from a standpoint, Shinjimaru's Bankai was probably the best for dealing with 5 different enemies, is how I would visualize that, right? That would make the most sense. Renji still has to marry Rukia, so he's definitely not over. Oh, yeah, that's true, Pink Staff. That's true. But I mean, like, not game over, like he's out of the anime, you know? Y'all think the light novels ever get anime because that is so popular? Are we getting Urahara Bankai in core 3? I do not think we'll get Urahara Bankai in core 3. I think that will be a core 4 act. Do I think the light novels will ever get animated? I hope so. I like Can't Fear World so much. We talk about it all the time on Bleach Boys. You know, hate to be one of those classic "it was stated in Can't Fear World" guys, but I think that light novel is incredible. I think that was a really well written light novel, especially for a series that was not written by the author. I think they nailed it. I think it's an incredible novel. Everybody should read it. If you're a fan of Can't Fear World or Bleach as a whole, you should read Can't Fear World. Is Can't Fear World canon? Typically, the old saying was anything in Can't Fear World is canon until Kubo says it's not canon. With the way that Thousand Blower anime is going right now, I would lean very heavily towards Can't Fear World is not canon. Speaking of Can't Fear World, do you think there's any chance or hope for an adaptation, especially since we have Puro Films now? It depends if Puro Films are going to stick on the ride for Bleach, or if they're going to go to another product like Boruto, for example, if they're going to swap over to that. I hope they do Can't Fear World. I think Can't Fear World will do better as a 3-part movie, says Child King. I don't believe that. I think Can't Fear World would do better as a series. I think it would do better that way. Kubo said you like Can't Fear Your Own World? Oh, yeah, 100%. The first Bleach movie is very much confirmed as canon. Any thoughts? I love the first Bleach movie. The first Bleach movie for me was always my second favorite movie. My first favorite movie is Fade to Black. I like Fade to Black a lot. I talked about this with Pythes and Jose on the podcast. I think Fade to Black is a great Bleach movie. Like, let's say, for a while, my reasoning was, let's say Bleach has been done for a super long time, right? Bleach was gone for 10 years. Bleach Fade to Black is a great movie to come back and get all of the character interactions from the first arc all wrapped up in one movie, and I get to relive that. I loved Fade to Black. I thought Fade to Black was really good. Now the climax, but Grim Reaper Rukia, sick. And you get to see all the cool things. And Byakuya has a great interaction with Ichigo in that movie, which I am a simp for Byakuya and Ichigo interactions. So I love Fade to Black. But second place would go to Memories of Nobody. I think Memories of Nobody is still one of the best animated Bleach movies. Haven't heard Fade to Black in years. That was great. Fade to Black's great. Can't Fear World should be a movie. I'm on the series train. I think series train for Can't Fear World. Puro Films can prolong the fight and give Gotei more obstacles by Yuha using Yama Bankai. I would actively love Yuha Baha using Yamamoto's Bankai. I think that would be really cool. I would kill for a Bleach prequel series exploring the foundation of the Gotei 13. Now, Arc Knight, I have a question for you. Would you like that they do the Hell Arc? And obviously the original Gotei 13, in my mind, they were introduced to be the enemies for the Hell Arc. So we go to the Hell Arc. We get a Turn Back the Pendulum arc, round 2, where they go back and they show what the original one is like. Would you like it like that? Or would you much rather have a full series talking about the OG Gotei 13? Just double checked. 635 is in the next episode. Grimmjow's part anyway. Interesting. Something for the Ichigo versus Yuha fight. I hope when Ichigo activates Bankai, I feel like Ichigo fight. Okay, hold on. I feel like we see Ichigo fight and win the battle, and then when Ichigo wins, it cuts like a black screen. We see Ichigo fight. That would be cool. So you're wanting to see more of Ichigo's Bankai is what you're wanting to see. I agree with that. I would love to see that. The OJ Gote 13 being villains for the Hell arc sounds so cool. Oh, 100% Capper. 100%. Will we ever see Azushiro in the anime? They have not shown any inkling of adapting novel stuff in the anime, aside from stealing Shinji's Bankai. So I do not know. I have no idea. Guys, the order of fights is now... I'm not going to read that out loud, because some people are trying to avoid spoilers, but... Okay. I believe that. That lines up with the panel. I believe the order that you gave, Rouge. I truly believe that. Here, I forgot I didn't have chat on. My bad, boys. You guys can't see all the chat. Both would be cool to see. I agree. We need Yamamoto's Bankai to appear again. Never made any sense. Yuha never used it. Well, Yuha hates Yama. Disrespectful. We don't like Yama. Throw it out. I read somewhere that Ichibei destroyed Yama's Bankai or something when he was fighting Yuha initially. That would be cool. Is Sasaki in hell? 100%. 100%. It'll be great if it's confirmed that Ichigo's Bankai changed the fate and created a new one where Yuha can't see Uryu and Ryu can see arrows. That would be cool. There's a lot of cool things that they could do with the anime and the manga now that they can really change a lot of the interactions, right? They can change a lot of the holes that people, because you think about it, how rare is it for your series to have been done by 10 years, right? 10 years the series has been done, and then you got to see what everybody said about the finale, what everybody said about your favorite characters, what everybody said, like, I wish they would have done this better. I wish this would have been a little bit longer. Now Kubo's coming back, and he's like, dude, now I can do it. I can do whatever I want. It's cool. Do I think Bleach will get a film anytime soon? I would have put good money, really good money on Bleach's 20th anniversary project that they were pimping out so hard. I would have bet good money that Bleach was going to get a movie right there, but I have not heard anything about it. I hope Bleach gets a movie. Bleach anime movies seem to be all the hotness right now, but who knows? And then we get the black screen where we see Yuha says what he says about Ichigo's Bankai being troublesome. It shows Ichigo's Bankai being broken. That'd be cool. That'd kind of be like Twilight, where we see a full fight happen and then actually didn't happen. Bleach is such an insane series where people are hyped for characters to be in hell. The true Pythes. That is so true. What a weird way to think about it, huh? Favorite member of the Royal Guard? We're talking about the Shitstoffel. We're talking about Squad Zero, because the Shitstoffel, it's Askin. I love Askin. If it's Squad Zero, gotta go number one Zanpakuto creator Oetsu. Have to do it. Yuha with Almighty plus Zanko no Tachi. Dude, that's fucked up. I know. It's a good fucking combo, huh? Wouldn't that be really cool to see? Is Soul Society heaven? Basically. I would say basically Soul Society is heaven. Mary's the best character in my opinion. Jugram is very close. Close second. It's very interesting first and second character. I don't think I've ever heard anybody have those exact two as your top two favorite characters in all Bleach. Very interested. Not Bleach related, but what do you think will become Bleach's Puro priority? Black Clover or Boruto? I could see Puro films coming back after Bleach is done and completing Black Clover, but I don't think the Black Clover manga is done yet, right? I haven't read the last few chapters ever since it became monthly, but there's no way it's done, right? Black Clover's not done. Why are you reading Friends when it's already confirmed it's going to be in episode 12 to 13? It was rearranged. Yeah, I know. This is just the next chapter that we're reading. I have not had it spoiled for me before this stream, but now you guys did that for me, so thank you. That's why. Now we know. Next episode will be a good, I guess, roadmap for what we'll be getting going forward. That'll be good. W Black Clover? Oh yeah, Black Clover's great. Black Clover's really, really good. I'm starting to watch Hunter x Hunter with my fiance right now. Still really good. Hunter x Hunter is so good. I need Magnus fight animated so bad. Loved Magnus fight. Magnus fight is so good. They could make a Can't Fear World movie or movies. I think Can't Fear World should be a series, guys. I think we should be asking for Can't Fear World to be a series. I think that's what we want. Hunter x Hunter is great. Greed Island arc is the best. For real, love Greed Island arc. Love it. If a bunch of old manga gets new anime adaptation, I think we can thank Bleach for setting a precedence. That'd be really cool. I'm confused about Surprise Attack Yoruichi talking like Yuha can see the future. Well, they know Yuha can see everything. Like that is the thing. Like they're like, Yuha sees it all. Fuck that guy Yuha. We want nothing to do with Yuha. He sucks. Black Clover sucks. I watched it thinking it'll be really good as Bleach, but it's real. It's a different take, Shub. It's a different take. You got to look at it a different way. Black Clover has some really, really cool fights. Honestly, The fight with Yami and Asta at the very end is against, I believe it's Lucifero is his name. Incredible fight. Are we ever gonna get more seasons of Hunter x Hunter? Oh, 100% we will. We will 100% get more seasons of Hunter x Hunter because it is so fucking popular. We're still in the very first arc of Hunter x Hunter, Pythes. They are doing the Hunter trials right now actively. We just watched them finished their, they each had to do 1v1s when they were on their, descending down the tower. That's where we're at right now. I wonder if Kubo will continue Burn the Witch. Kubo has already confirmed that he is continuing Burn the Witch. He's already like contracted with Shonen Jump to do more Burn the Witch. There's already more Burn the Witch anime coming. There's so much Burn the Witch stuff coming that it's happening. I don't see that Pure Films to readapt Tokyo Ghoul since they still own the title. That'd be cool. I know a lot of people really loved Tokyo Ghoul. I thought it was not great. I was thinking the number one Zanpakuto creator's manga is just a forge where he just pulls out any Zanpakuto spirit he wants. That would be so fucking cool. That'd be so cool. And like maybe he pulls out a bunch of Zanpakutos that we've already seen. Like he keeps pulling them out, pink staff, boom, 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 boom. And then he starts pulling out ones we haven't seen before. And he's like, oh yeah, I could pull from the future also. So cool. That'd be so cool. They can fix Yuha's future sight now. They already mentioned that Yuha only has 3 eyes, whereas the Soul King had 4. They can make it limited now or something. Just wait till you get to the Chimera Ant arc. Oh, I have watched it already, and I love Hunter x Hunter. I have watched it way back in the day, so some of the stuff I've forgotten, and I'm like watching it again. It's great. It's really good. My fiance is watching it for the first time though. It's her first watch too. Spoiler. Renji versus Uryu. That's most likely the last anime fight this core. So I'm going to assume you mean the last anime only fight this core. I can see that. That'd probably be the last one, and then the rest of it is all manga content. I think that I want to know when Yuha uses Ausw&auml, does he get the ability of the people he uses it on? I would assume the abilities of the people that he uses it on return back to him. That's how I would see that. Watching Gon and Killua run through a tunnel for 20 episodes on Tsunami was such a vibe back in the day. Oetsu's manga would just be unlimited blade works. It'd be sick. Hamzala, by the way, just comes in. I want to sleep with Giselle. All right. We're just throwing out randomness. I'm really curious what the other Squad Zero members' bankais are. I am as well. I do not see us ever getting their bankais. I can see them being released later where they're like, hey, by the way, Squad Zero's bankais, here they are. Here's what they do. I don't think we will get it in any anime content because I think after the 1,000 Blower, there's not a reason for Squad Zero to be involved. So I don't think we'll see it. Oetsu's Bankai is Bleach's Omnimatrix. That'd be so cool. Omnitrix. Man, how are you? I was just listening to your guys' podcast this morning. I am great. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Appreciate the support. We're doing another podcast tomorrow, and then we'll have it up for you guys Sunday morning. I'm just grateful they did Squad Zero Dust in the anime. I agree. I haven't seen an anime better than Bleach. I think Bleach is so good in so many ways. What are my top favorite animes? A little bit of an old boomer, so I got a mixture here. Favorite animes of all time. I'm gonna go with the 2 classics. These are very fundamental to me as a person. Love Trigun. Love Cowboy Bebop. Those are my 2 favorites of all time. Love those 2 through and through. Next is gonna come to Bleach, of course. Love Bleach. Also, like Bleach is like my high school jam. Like Bleach, love. Then I'm gonna give some love to a sad anime that I think really fucked me up, but in a good way. I think Assassination Classroom was incredible. Really liked Assassination Classroom. Thought Assassination Classroom was a great shout. And then what am I going to give? Let's do a top 5. So I'm at 4 right now. What am I going to give my 5th? What is my 5th favorite one? I kind of in a similar vein. This is kind of an old one. I really liked Outlaw Star. Did any of you guys watch Outlaw Star? I really liked that one. Really, really cool. I recently went to watch Gurren Lagann with my fiance. Wasn't my favorite. It's still really good, but you know, Gurren Lagann's a classic. I enjoyed it. I want to watch the movies for Gurren Lagann. Has anybody watched the movies that are like recap movies? They did Squad Zero Dirty so much hype for nothing, but much better than what was done to them in the manga. Have I watched Steins Gate? I've watched the first season of Steins Gate. I know there's Steins Gate 0. I've not even heard of Flame of Recca. Yu Yu Hakusho and Flame of Recca. I don't even know what that is. I'm doing very well. Had a long day of work, then came home, hung out with fiance for a little bit, worked on a clip for the YouTube. Then I watched the Mike Tyson versus Jake Paul fight, and then here we are. Steins Gate 0 was really bad in my opinion. I kind of agree. I started to watch it. Oh, I love Samurai Champloo T Pink Staff. Love it. Gurren Lagann is just incredible. But have you watched the movies, Vic Man? I kind of want to watch the movies I have both Anniversary Gurren Lagann movies. They're awesome. They just released them in theaters. Like not, well, I say just, probably like, what was it, 6 months ago? I wanted to see them when they were in theaters, but I never got around to doing it. I did go watch the Cowboy Bebop movie in theaters though, like just recently, I think also 6 months ago. I don't know why I'm saying just recently for half a year ago. But that was still really good. Really, really good. The Trigun movie is also really good. Oh, Black Lagoon. Love Black Lagoon. I think it's a great series. Most powerful characters in your opinion: Soul King, Yuha, Aizen, Ichigo, Ichibei, Uryu, Yugram Squad, Zero with Bankai, 9 Gerard. Did somebody say Champloo? Samurai Champloo is so good. So good. They're good movies, yeah. What's your thoughts on Burn the Witch, and would you like to see Kubo expand on that side of the Bleach universe? Silent Noise. I think Burn the Witch is good. I do not think Burn the Witch would have been nearly as popular if it wasn't connected to Bleach. I think Burn the Witch should be the project that Kubo works on after Bleach is done. So I think it should be Bleach. It should go Bleach 1000 Year Blood War. Then it should go Bleach Hell Arc. And then we cut over to Burn the Witch. Then because then Bleach is done. Bleach is done. We're not going to do it anymore. Then we go to then we go to Burn the Witch, and then that's where we'll live. We'll live and Burn the Witch now. Code Geass has been on top of my list for a while. I have not watched Code Geass yet. That's on my list to watch with my fiance. We just watched Death Note. Death Note was very good. You guys should do a collab with Mr. Tomo 2304. I can see you guys having an amazing conversation about Bleach. Pythes loves Mr. Tomo. I only know Mr. Tomo of a few things that I've seen and clips that you guys usually send me. He seems like a cool fucking guy. I would love to do a collab with Mr. Tomo. I think he seems really cool. Is Azashiro canon? No, it is not. Man, the era of Champloo, Bebop, and the big three. Oh yeah, off the spot, I feel like we're similar ages. I agree 100%. Love that stuff. So by default, Uetsu has to be as old as Ichimonji. True, very true. Shinji would be my favorite character if you didn't yap about his abilities in every fight. You could still love Shinji. But he's just a yapper. Shinji's got a loud mouth. Hopefully, they show more of Gerard, Valkyrie, and Kenpachi Bankais in the anime. I think they will. I think they're going to go crazy on all of the fights in Core 4. Could Yuha force feed someone his blood just to use Ausw&auml? I think so. I think the blood of Yuha can be forced into somebody. It's not like All Might's ability where like you have to eat it while I'm accepting the responsibility to transfer it to you. Nah, I think you could just force the blood down somebody. Nah, okay, that's fucked up off the splat. All right. You don't even know how old I am. You don't even know. Is definitely one of my favorite Bleach creators. We need Mr. Tomo on the podcast. That'd be really cool. Where does Mr. Tomo live? Does anybody know? What state is he? He's got kind of an accent, right? Is he based out of London or the UK somewhere? I still think Uetsu is the blade of the Soul King. I will hang on to that prediction until proven wrong. Love that Sakashi's getting better now and continue to release the new Hunter x Hunter chapters. Oh, super. I'm all for him being super well and releasing as many Hunter x Hunter chapters as he can. The dark continent stuff is really cool. Really cool. I think we would all be better off with more Hunter x Hunter. He's British. UK, England, Australia. All right, old man Zan. I kind of get the feeling that you might be wrong. Everybody else said UK and you said Australia. Chad mops the floor with Yuha. Yeah, we know that. Chad's the GOAT. He can take down anybody he wants. Not even worried about it. Did Yuha come into existence by the Soul King's choice, or did he just appear? If so, why did the Soul King birth Yuha? I think all things were kind of made by the Soul King, and the Soul King had complete control over it. I don't know why he chose to birth Yuha. Maybe that's something they'll explain a bit more in the anime. Hey, you married. Doesn't have knowledge from me. I'm still in my fuckboy era. Okay. Okay. I think Kubo's cooking was Rocky. Maybe he's from Hell, maybe related to Hell Monster. So, I mean, the real rumor with Hell is that Rukia has some relation to Hell. Because I'm going to butcher this theory, okay? In the Bleach manga, whenever they write Rukia's names, it is wrote with like a different typeset than everybody else's. Like when the Soul Reapers get introduced, it has a very specific like font and design to it that's very elegant. But when Rukia's is very dark and it's like very hellish. So there's this rumor that Rukia has some relation to Hell. And there was a club outside question that was asked to Kubo. And Kubo was like, there is meaning to Rukia's name being, designed differently. Maybe I'll talk about it one day. So who knows? Yeah, Rukia. Maybe Yuha's mothers are the friends we made along the way. I agree. Did I know the Bleach manga didn't have narrator-esque? Did you know Bleach manga didn't have narrator-esque dialogue? Sure. Yeah, believe that. Sure thing. Oh, dang. Look how cool little young Bazz-B is. Love Bazz-B. Little Jugram just having a great time, trying to hang out on his own. So Burn the Witch is supposed to happen in England, knowing the power levels they have. Imagine releasing Robert Akitron in London. He can be a relevant monster. True. Very true. The power levels are way different. I thought the most related to Hell would be Kenny. It could still be Kenny. I don't think so. I don't think Kenny will. But there's a lot of things that point to Rukia. Rukia always has the imagery of like death. Exactly, Team Staff. That's what I was thinking I would do with my Ausw&auml. I would just donate my body for something and use Ausw&auml and just get a ton of powers. That is devious, Jerry. That is devious. So Jerry's saying that he would purposely give his blood out over and over and over and over and over so everybody develops their powers and everybody gets really strong. And then he would just pop the Ausw&auml and take them all back. Devious. Why do I see so much hate on Soy Fun? I think she's awesome. She's just one of the characters that is very loud and obnoxious and doesn't have too many good showings, right? That's why. Is Child Yachiru Shikai or Bankai? I think she's the manifestation of the Zanpakuto toe is what it is. So both. Bazz really took that helmet and said, man, I want that as my hair, and just rolled with it ever since. Oh yeah, he dropped the helmet. It was looking good. He made it come to real life. All right, guys. It's time to call it. I got to go to work tomorrow morning. So I will not be live tomorrow morning for the episode. We will still have a live react. It will be later in the afternoon, though, guys. So I will let you guys know as soon as I figure out what time I'm going to be home. We'll be live for live react on Twitch. So if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys are following us over on the Twitch account. It should be in the description anywhere you're watching. Follow us on Twitch. With that, that's it, guys. That's it. I'll answer the last few questions. The Soul King has a story in Bleach. What's your thoughts on the Quincy design as being exotic, since we were told that basically they were considered subhuman, but some of them basically non-humanish or doesn't feel human? I think that's cool. I think basically you're saying like what are the Quincy's are basically the collection of all the people that are not normal. I think that's cool. I think it's really, really cool. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate hanging out and chatting with you guys. Shout out to everybody who was chatting about the fight before the live stream even started. You guys are the GOATs, of course. And if you're not, join us in the Discord. We have lots of really cool people in the Discord. It's really popping. I have a great time talking to you guys while I'm working. I will see you guys then, and I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. You guys will get to watch it before me tomorrow.